You may be seated. Good morning, and thank you for attending our 2014 graduation ceremony. Seems a bit strange to be graduating before June, but I suspect the senior class is happy for the early date. Parents may have mixed emotions, some sad that their child is completing his or her high school so soon, others overjoyed. This educational endeavor could not have taken place without the support of parents, teachers, family, and friends. Graduations is a unique event. Some view it as an end, while others say it's a beginning. I guess it can be either depending on your perspective. Came across a quote that seemed fitting for graduation. It said, "Beginnings are scary and endings are usually sad, but it's everything in between that makes life worth experiencing." Seniors, as you prepare to graduate, you might be a little scared as you leave behind the high school routine. You might even be sad that you're leaving JF. But remember all those in-between times that have made high school special. As you step into a whole new world outside of high school, remember to enjoy everything in between, because that is what makes life special. I wish each of you success in college, the workplace, or serving your country in the military. I would also like to congratulate those students, early graduates from CVCC, who actually graduated from college last week. At this time, I will ask Ben Ottman to come to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome the teachers, administrators, friends and families of graduates, and the graduates themselves to this celebration of good times, hard work, and dedication that has brought us to where we are today. These good memories, however, do not come without adverse ones as we commemorate our classmate Jackson Stell with the white rose below. Thank you very much, and I welcome you again to the graduation of the Jefferson Forest class of 2014.
At this time, I would like to ask the seniors who have chosen to serve in our country's military to please stand. Let us give them a round of applause.
It is now my privilege to introduce the graduation student participants for the class of 2014. Please stand as your name is called. Elena Barnett, Queen's University of Charlotte. Sandy Murthy, Virginia Tech. Jason Zhang, University of Virginia. Casey Davis, Virginia Tech. Ryan Wilson, James Madison University. Myself, Darian Carter, Virginia Tech. Jay Bay, the College of William and Mary. Anne-Marie Drablos, Virginia Tech. Emily Horton, Lynchburg College. Benjamin Ottman, University of Virginia. And our class president, Madison Jacobs, James Madison University.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming. Before I begin, there's one thing I really want to do. So if you could please humor me, we're all going to take a selfie real quick. Thank you. Now, time to get serious. I wrote a little poem as my inspirational reading. Here it goes. They say you see what you want to see, which is why I see the future of this country in front of me. From future veterans to teachers to politicians with a vision, I task upon you all a simple mission. Do not let anyone tell you you cannot achieve your dream, even as far away and impossible that it may seem. You can do anything you set your mind to. As cliche as it sounds, it's true. If you come away from this with one message, I hope it's this. Dream big, class of 2014. Dream big.
Today, I'd like to share a reading from Steve Jobs. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Class of 2014, go out and be the change.
Good morning. This is not the original speech that I wrote to present to you all. My other speech, my first speech, was precisely 3 minutes long, moderately funny, had just enough of a sincere element to make sure it was worth your time, and it sucked. For about a week, I put off turning in my speech to Miss Smith, and I didn't really understand why until I realized that it was 3 minutes of what I thought you all wanted me to say. I could have gone through with it, reading you my mediocre speech, and we could have all gone home without another thought of it and eaten cake. But I decided that I should at least give it another shot, and today I present to you something that matters. High school is weird, you know? You get thrown into a pool of people who are all the same age as you, and who all want to get to college, and who all care about their grades, at least a little, and yet somehow we're all so different. You see, everyone has their story, and it's a story you can't read by just looking at them. Her clothes don't tell her story. His grades don't tell his story, and her Instagram certainly doesn't tell it. You will never read every line and every chapter of a person. I don't care if you two are best friends forever. There are pages in that book you haven't seen and some that you don't want to see. Because sure, we're just high schoolers and we have no real perception of what our lives are quite yet. And we don't fully understand what being an adult entails, but I can tell you we're getting there. And the sad truth is that even at this point in our lives, we do know pain, and we do know grief, and we do know what it means to feel alone. As teenagers, I often think we feel it more than everyone else. And when your tough days hit you all at once, it's hard. And let's be real, sometimes it stays with us for a while. But there is a beautiful truth that lingers in that same statement. Because we do feel more than the rest of the world, and we do understand how to feel, and with that, we can create something beautiful. We observe, we feel, we understand. And whether it's a stunning work of art, or a moving musical composition, or a photograph that captures everything you wanted to say but couldn't, or a moment that gives someone hope for the first time in months, we have that power. And that is the power to heal. A very wise man once told me that one of the hardest things you'll ever have to learn is that people you admire and look up to, they're human too, and they make mistakes. I'm not just talking about friends, these are adults. And you know, we're sitting here today, and most of us are 18 years old, which technically makes us adults too. And I don't know about you, but I know I've let people down. It happens, but the best part is you always get another chance. Today we're graduating high school, and tomorrow morning when you wake up, your high school career will be a memory and a piece of paper. Of course, that's a little sad. For some of us, that's a lot sad. But instead of missing it, we have to take this experience and hold on to it and value it for what it was, even if we don't realize what it was until it was over. These past 4 years, we changed dramatically. I know there isn't a fellow student and classmate in this audience who can't agree with me on that statement. We've gotten to know ourselves. We've written some very important chapters in our stories. I've had the honor of sharing mine with the names of some amazing people. And you know what? If you want to, you can forget about all this. If you don't like who you are right now, or even parts of who you are, you can leave them at the door. You can leave them in the seams of the gown you're wearing and never see them again. Don't ever settle for being someone you can't be proud of. Rewrite yourself, just like I rewrote my speech. We're all going our separate ways today, and you are not limited to who your high school acquaintances think you are. In fact, I think that everyone here could say that they would like to change something about themselves, and you can. Robert Frost once said, "In 3 words, I can sum up everything I have learned about life. It goes on." Today, your life continues. Your story isn't finished yet, but I know that mine will forever be marked by these past 4 years, which I will cherish and remember for a lifetime. On behalf of the class of 2014, I thank all of the people who have made this time in our lives what it was. I am proud to be, and will forever be, a Cavalier. Congratulations, class of 2014. Let's go write a masterpiece.
Well, well, well. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for is upon us. Personally, I never thought we'd make it to this point, but then again, 4 years in my perspective could be completely different than yours. I see my high school experience as a stepping stone or the base of a pyramid, while others may see it as that place you go to for 7 torturous hours a day. Either way, we cannot deny the fact that we've learned to make decisions. As to whether these are the right or wrong decisions, I do not know. How could we? Just a couple of days ago, we had to ask permission to use the bathroom. A teacher and dear friend of mine told me, "Hunter, At your age, there are no such things as right and wrong decisions, only choices. If you couldn't tell by my impersonation, that was a female. Now, allow me to qualify that argument. Due to our lack of perspective, due to our age, there are no such things as right and wrong decisions. However, there are such things as smart and stupid decisions. Smart decisions are being involved in what you love. Music, dance, sports, theater, whatever your fancy. They're smart choices because we only have a finite amount of time to do what we love with our closest friends. We should cherish every moment of it, even this one. Here, right now, we are surrounded by some of the most talented individuals in Central Virginia, which is a privilege and an honor. Thank you for bearing with me through that part. Now let's talk about dumb decisions. Pulling a Walter White and Breaking Bad is a dumb decision because you will damage your relations and destroy your life. Drugs are bad, kids. Stay in school. Oh, wait a minute. We're graduating from school, right? Let me rephrase that. Drugs are bad, okay? They're a poison, all right? And that message was brought to you from No Duh. Let's see if we can get back to intelligent decisions. An example of an intelligent decision is setting off a stink bomb in the middle of a stairwell or having a shaving cream fight. No, wait. Those are still dumb decisions. What can I say? You can't fix stupid. But you can fix bad habits. Instead of being a jerk to people, learn to appreciate them. Instead of complaining about your problems, strive to mend them. Instead of being indifferent, embrace your passions. Instead of achieving minimal standards, reach for the stars. We will choose to do these things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And we will do these things not because they are dumb decisions, but because they are smart ones. Thank you, class of 2014. I love you all.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our honored guests who contribute to the operation of all Bedford County Public Schools. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Representing District 4, Mr. Gary Hostetler, Chairman. Representing District 5, Mrs. Julie Bennington, Vice Chairman. Representing District 12, Katniss Everdeen. Representing District 3, Dr. John Hicks, Jr. Director of Instruction, Dr. Mac Dewis. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Randy Hagler. Director of Technology and Media, Dr. Ed Hoisington. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Cherie Whitehurst. And Superintendent of Bedford County Public Schools, Dr. Douglas R. Shook.
It's crazy to think how much we've changed over the last 4 years. I'm definitely a different person from when I spoke in front of you all at our 8th grade commencement. I no longer have braces, I finally broke the 5-foot-tall mark in the 11th grade, and I can now fit into Abercrombie & Fitch rather than the kids' Abercrombie, which to me is a huge accomplishment. I'm not the only one that has changed. As our fellow classmate Gian Pignon said, in the 9th grade, I was a caterpillar in a cocoon. Now that I'm a senior, I'm a butterfly. Just like Gian, we are all beginning to spread our wings to fly. Some of you may be looking at me and questioning my age, but that is what has made me unique throughout my high school experience. What I have learned along the way, and what I want to share with you, is that if you think you're too small to make an impact, then you've never been locked in a car with a mosquito. My point is, don't let anyone ever tell you aren't good enough for something, or that you can't make a difference, because if you put your heart to it, you can achieve it. As we first stepped through the glass doors of Jefferson Forest High School on the first day of 9th grade year, we were the new kids on the block. But now we are headed in one direction, and our past 4 years can be seen as the back street, boys and girls. Look around at the individuals here today, teachers, faculty, family, and friends. They have challenged us, supported us, and invested in us. If it was not for these individuals, we would not be the same people that we are today. Just as one of our fellow classmates, Tyler Lee, said, in high school, you meet that one teacher who unlocks your mind and helps you figure everything out. That one teacher you'll forever be grateful for having. For me, I was blessed to have that teacher for 4 years, and her name is Miss Cynthia Taylor. And I ask you, please make sure you show your gratitude and appreciation to these individuals. I mean, look at you all wearing your robes. Usually when you are wearing a robe at 10 in the morning, it means you have given up on the day and you're not going to school. But we are doing the complete opposite. We have shown by sitting here today that we have conquered high school and we are more prepared for what the future may hold. This leads me to a little bit of advice for the future. Don't forget your alarm clock. We are now starting the next chapter in our lives and we will face independence. We can no longer rely on our parents to write the note explaining why we were late to school, because let's be honest, there is no physical way that we could have that many doctor's appointments or stomach bugs in 1 year. We must live this next chapter in our lives with integrity, embrace the challenges before us, and not give in to peer pressure to be something that we aren't. A fellow classmate, Michael Murray, quoted from the Breakfast Club, I think that in high school, we've all kind of realized we're either a brain or an athlete or a basket case, a princess or a criminal. From this day forward, you are the defining factor determining who you want to be and what you want to do with your life. Trust your instincts, because as I've learned this year, everything does happen for a reason. My last piece of advice is to learn from the past, mold and prepare for your future, and live for the present, because sometimes you will never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Just like I sang to you in my commencement speech, and don't worry, I'm going to spare you so you don't have to hear my singing, but always remember, don't stop believing. Congratulations, class of 2014, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, because the crazy thing is, this is only the beginning. Thank you.
Please help me welcome the administrators who will now award diplomas. Please take your places as your names are called. Miss Jean Marie Johnston, Assistant Principal. Mr. Troy Doss, Assistant Principal. Dr. Lee Ann Calvert, Assistant Principal. And our principal, Dr. Tony Francis. Thank you.
Eric Anthony Aboud. Amanda Grace Arnold. Tyler Caleb Austin. David Collier Avison. Tristan Stone Baldwin. Logan Adams Ballou. Melissa Mary Balsamo. Benjamin Wesley Barber. Cassie Nicole Bartley. Camden Fulcher Beecraft. Taylor Michael Bell. Brigham Scott Foster Bernard. Amy Elizabeth Berry. Raven Noel Bishop. Jessica Lynn Blankenship. Serena Bolts. Leah Vanessa Bond. William Hooker Bonet. Kevin Curtis Bowen. Yvonne Bronoff. Ryan Garrett Brown. Sean Walker Brown. Madeline Sarah Buckholtz. Ryan Christopher Bucklew. Delaney Lynn Burks. Chantel Mariah Burns. Caleb Ayers Burton. India Dawn Callahan. Andrew David Cannon. Kaya Marie Canonico DeVivo. Kylan Dwayne Cardwell. Madison Lynn Carroll. Kiesia Kwamshe Carter. Taishim Sarquez Carter. Phasia Jernay Carter. Ashlyn Bren Casey. Megan Lauren Chido. Carlos Andres Cifuentes. Miranda Alexis Clarkson. Alexander Raymond Coles. Aaron Blake Krantz. Ryan Stephen Christ. Antoinette Bandera Cupid. Mallory Ann Daly. Catherine Frances Davies. Peter Andrew Davis. Stephen Tyler Davis. Terrence Edmund Deladera. Dalton Emmett Dixon. Luke Edward Dorman. Benjamin Stephen Duplessis. Natalie Nok Yoon. Timothy Bruce Dushaw. John Gilbert East. Ashley Catherine Ebrenay. Jessica Whitney Eidenauer. Joanna Eiting. Benjamin Andrew Elliott. Keaton and Alan Elliott. Megan Elizabeth Enneking. Zachary Lee Etzminger. Danielle Nicole Epling. Abigail Lee Epling. Amber Nicolette Evans. Sydney Renee Ferris. Benjamin Keith Farley. Haley Caroline Farrar. Kelsey Elizabeth Fastabend. Thomas Luke Fastabend. Jeremy Charles Fitch. Melina Flessner. Stephen Tyler Floyd. Michael Andrew Foster. Courtney Renee Gardner. James Logan Gardner. Paul Bernard Gale. Nicholas Jeremy Gieman. John Joseph Gilmore. Courtney William Goodwill. Sarah Lindsay Goolsby. Alexandria Keaton Gordon. Samantha Marie Gorley. William Christian Gray. Cody Shane Graybill. Joseph Williamson Greer. John Joseph Groschel. Chad Stephen Gerchinoff. Jason William Hahn. Taylor Scott Hackworth. Daniel Thomas Hayden. Audrey Savannah Renee Hamilton. Patrick James Hamilton. Courtney Dawn Harmon. Robert Scott Herrick. Nikayla Marie Harrison. Alexander Edwin Harvey. Peyton Diane Haynes. Tammy Elizabeth Ann Hensley. Matthew Anthony Heibel. Morgan Nicole Hill. Autumn Nicole Hollingsworth. Garrett Allen Holman. Bradley Edward Huddleston. Haley Vaughn Hudson. Griffin Wesley Hughes. Rachel Ann Hunt. Matthew Alexander Jacobs. Bradley Michael Jefferson. Haley Marie Jennings. Thomas Liam Jennings. Austin Marcel Johnson. Corey Michael Johnson. Eric Daniel Johnson. Madison Victoria Johnson. Stephen Randolph Jorgensen. Jessica Donovan Keaton. Raven Dare Keys. Joseph Anthony Kleiner. Jenna Susanna Kotameki. Hannah Lee Lax. Christian Lamont Lacey. Tyler Christopher Lash. Wyatt Matthew Lavender. Juliana Lewis Levitt. Tyler Grayson Lee. Lauren Fallon Leonard. Mark Timothy Lester II. Randy Lynn. Felix Lopez. Christopher Gabriel Lowry. Tyler Colby Lucy. Rachel Janelle Lunsford. Suzanne Mara Marcelino. Trampus Dewey Markham. Kayla Denage Marshall. Felicia Amber Mason. Ashley Deanne Mays. Kelly Ray McConnell. Hunter Wayne McConville. Timothy Lamont McCoy. Melissa Andrea McReynolds. Jennifer Lynn Meadows. Amber Cheyenne Moore. Jacob Barrow Moore. Skylar Dane Morris. Michelle Catherine Moses. Mackenzie Ray Mount. Kaylee Janaby Madeline Mullet. Natasha Nicole Murphy. Chandler Ashton Myers. Spencer David Newcomb. Robert Lee Norris. Josephine Ria Onishi. Logan David Overstreet. D'Angelo Alexander Pagan. Pumai Monchaye Paishayun. Christopher Matthew Palazzi. Mackenzie Kayla Parks. Matthew Preston Parlier. Gina Gabriella Perry. Lindsay Brooke Peters. Alexis Aaron Phillips. Giancarlo Pignon. Kyle Edward Pitcher. Daniel Plaz Powers.
Let's go, Daniel.
Shelby Helen Preble. Lucas Robert Pribble. Logan Todd Price. Joshua Stephen Probst. Caprice Renee Ramsey. William Cody Ramsey. Kendall Wayne Randolph. Cassidy Michaela Ratliff. Jarrett Joseph Thomas Ree. Mateus Cristoval Reed. Jamie Nicole Revela. Jesse Abbott Reynolds. David Dyram Richards. Emily Rochelle Roberts. Ryan Scott Roberts. Luke Matthew Rosine. Austin James Rowland. Dakota Thomas Ruff. Carol Elaine Ryan. Ashlyn Marie Salmon. Megan Elizabeth Saloka. Fallon Nicole Saunders. Corey Elizabeth Schmidt. Jared South Scrivener. Monadi Fakte Shamirzadeh. Colin Walker Sheets. Kristen Nicole Sines. Carolyn Laura Slater. Khalil Timon Smith. Nicholas Blake Smith. Jessica Lynn Snowman. Madison Lee Sodakoff. Martin Solheim.
Let's go, Martin!
Mackenzie Ray Sorrells. Cameron Allen Sowers. Hannah Elizabeth Speak. Aisha Montel Spinner. Amanda Lynn Stanley. Brian Matthew Stanley. Jordan Gregory Stanley. Brett Darton Starnes. Brianna Carol Staten. Jesse Albert Stevens. Catherine Ann Thaxton. Jessica Lynn Thompson. Nicole Lynn Tiffany. Christopher Patrick Tiller. Hannah Elise Tyree. Elaine Alexandria Van Eaton. Christine Elizabeth Venier. Julia Ann Voden. Ashley Renee Wallace. Kelsey Shea Wallace. Bethany Ray Walters. Caitlin Elizabeth Waters. Matthew Frederick Weekly. Jesse Allen White. Taylor Veronica White. Paige Marie Witten. Jonah Adams Wilgus. Carson Irene Wilkerson. Zane Thomas Clay Willis. Annabelle Lee Winstead. Holly Renee Witt. Jonathan Bradley Whitman. Peyton Gray Woodall. Andrew John Goodrick Young. Anthony Tyrone Zellers Jr. These are our high honor graduates and the schools they will attend. This is the largest group we've had. Jae Sung Bae, the College of William and Mary. Elizabeth Erin Barbola, Longwood University. Elena Grace Barnett, Queen's University of Charlotte. Britley Alexandria Bala, Liberty University. Cody Alley Blankenship, Lynchburg College. Zachary Glenn Blankenship, Lynchburg College. Lindsay Ellen Bond, James Madison University. Lauren Nicole Bridigan, James Madison University. Jason Carl Britton, Virginia Tech. Lindsay Claire Broman, University of Alabama. Andrew Scott Berger, Virginia Tech. Darian Carol Carter, Virginia Tech. Benjamin Michael Kavanaugh, the University of Virginia. Stephen Bryce Clark, Middle Tennessee State University. Tyler Logan Cooper, James Madison University. Matthew Brandon Kreider, the United States Naval Academy. Casey Alexandra Davis, Virginia Tech. Mitchell Andrew Doss, Virginia Tech. Anne Marie Drablos, Virginia Tech. Joseph Aloys Ellinger III, Virginia Tech. Kimberly Sierra Fleck, James Madison University. Elizabeth Naomi Francis, the University of Virginia. Agul Azarovna Galimova, University of Chicago. Andrew Martin Giles, James Madison University. Tyler Elizabeth Goodwin, Liberty University. Megan Stephanie Gray, Virginia Tech. William Allen Hawley, Middle Tennessee State University. Emily Brooke Horton, Lynchburg College. Michaela Wade Hostetter, Longwood University. Christopher James Johnson, Shenandoah University. Samuel Jinsu No, Virginia Tech. Caitlin Joyce Leach, East Carolina University. Gregory Darren Lester Jr., Central Virginia Community College. Glenna McLaughlin Mans, University of Virginia. Sarah Elise McCullough, James Madison University. Tyler William McFadden, Old Dominion University. Jamie Michelle McGoy, Radford University. Logan James Merkel, Virginia Tech. Michael Richard Murray, St. Louis University. Sandeep Murthy, Virginia Tech. Cameron Joseph Myers, Liberty University. Anmi Eliane Nguyen, Virginia Commonwealth University. Joseph John Nigro IV, Virginia Tech. Mairead Murphy Novak, Virginia Tech. Blake Andrew Nowakowski, the College of William and Mary. Madison Lynn O'Donnell, Virginia Tech. Benjamin Alexander Ottman, the University of Virginia. Charity Irene Peterson, Liberty University. Lincoln Paul Ramberg, Virginia Tech.
Let's go, Lincoln!
Alexandria Dominique Reed, Central Virginia Community College. Alex McBride Rodriguez, Virginia Tech. Morgan Maria Rogers, Savannah College of Art and Design. Erica Lane Sanderson, Liberty University. Kevin Jude John Sancoracle, the University of Virginia. Nicole Marie Spangenberg, Virginia Commonwealth University. Amanda Marie Staten, Bridgewater College. Brian Medhat Tona, the University of Virginia. Tyler Lee Walters, Liberty University. Wade Patrick Warren, Central Virginia Community College. Cassie Christine Willis, the University of Virginia. Ryan Hunter Wilson, James Madison University. Allison Patricia Wolf, James Madison University. Gianni Daniel Yu, University of Texas at Dallas. Hannah Yu, the University of Virginia. Jason Gong Zhang, the University of Virginia.
Let's go, Jason!
Excuse me a moment. Does it come off? One more moment, sorry. Got it. And your class president, Madison Nicole Jacobs, James Madison University. Thought there was no do-over. better come off.
Thank you.
Class of 2014, please rise. By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Bedford County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Jefferson Forest High School. You may turn your tassels.